So I don't know why some men have this thing where they have to put you in a box.
Yeah.
You can't be cute and sexy. You can't be a mom and sexy.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be a wife and sexy. You can't be funny and attractive. You can't, it's like I can't be smart and funny and cute.
Beautiful.
You gotta be, this is the smart one. This is the beautiful one. This is the freaky one. This is the, why can't you just encompass all of it? It's possible to be many things. Hey guys, if you're new to our channel, welcome. If you're not new to our channel, welcome back. Today we're going to be reviewing season 4, episode 1 of Ready to Love. So this is the casting review of all the people that are coming in, and we're just going to be giving the rundown of who they are, what they do, and basically kind of a little bit about their personality. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get all the notifications about our new videos. And follow us on Twitter and Instagram at sugarandspice88.
We moved to Vernisha. Vernisha's walking. I'm sorry, I gotta put this out here. She looks good with a T on the end, like thickums. I like Vernisha. She's 39. She's a salon owner. She has 3 daughters, so she's a single mom. She looks to be very close with her daughters, which I love. She said she's been single for 10 years. Her previous relationship was 8 years. And in the 8-year relationship, there was infidelity going on, and he was very controlling. So now at this point, they just co-parent.
She also said that he wanted her to be a stay-at-home mom so that he could control the finances and, have control of the whole situation. So
I'm proud of her. I'm proud she was able to break out of there. She's her own business owner.
A lot of people cannot do that.
Yeah.
And
he got her young. She was in her 20s.
Besides just leaving someone that you've been with 8 years, being able to start from scratch when they were the primary breadwinner, that's a strong woman right there.
Right.
That's an ambitious, impressive woman right there.
Yeah, with 3 kids.
And on top of all of that, she just seems very friendly, very down to earth.
Yeah.
So, I like her.
I like her too. All right. So the next person we have is Cynthia. People call her Chris for short. She is 39 and she is a flight attendant. And she says that men are intimidated by her job. They think that she got guys in different area codes.
And then she also says, well, if you do your job, I'm not going to have men's in different area codes. Okay. She's very...
Right.
She's a little sassy.
Matter of fact. I like that. I like that. She is not worried about the competition, but she's also not opposed to having friends.
She says she's a social butterfly.
I like her.
Because it's no reason for me to be at the other women.
Yeah, she's not coming in like I'm the hottest thing walking. Y'all not.
Y'all better make way, move out.
She's not like that. She's like, I'll be friends with the girls if they want to be friends with me, and at the same time, I'm not afraid of competition. I'm confident.
As long as y'all not dating my man.
That part. She was clear about that.
She says that she wants a provider. She wants someone who's a companion, travel buddy that she can do things with. So, yeah, we like her too.
Yeah. Next person is Alexis Fly Jones. She is 35. She's a news producer. Her friends call her Fly because of her style, which she does have. She be looking good. She was actually married for 5 years to a pastor. She said one of her biggest issues was that she felt like the church was his wife and he had to share him with the church. People was calling up in the middle of the night talking about praying for them and giving them a blessing.
Now, I believe this 100%. And the only reason I believe this 100% is because, oh gosh, don't let me tear up.
Oh.
There's a man who was very, very dear to me. I grew up, he knew me before I was even born, and he was a pastor. He was a pastor at my parents' church. And people called him, it was almost like, if they don't know what to do, they're calling him. he was a father figure for a lot of people. So a lot of people would call on him a lot for a lot of different things. And, a lot of times people, when they're in need, they don't take account into what you have going on sometimes, especially when you're in that position where they feel like, oh, you're kind of like made to help. You're in that position to help people. So they call him. Someone gets sick and they're in the hospital, they call the pastor. Pastor, can you come pray? Something happens, then whatever time it was, and I believe and the reason I know is because it was like my mom's best friend. So I knew that he would get calls all the times from all different types of people, and they will always be seeking counsel, advice, prayer. They might get a call at 2:00 in the morning that someone got into a car accident. They're calling him.
Wow.
To ask for prayer, ask for, you know what I mean? Because he was such a he had that anointing over him, and he was such the type of person he was very caring, you ever met someone who you talk to them and you just automatically feel soothed, you automatically feel better? He had that spirit. So to be going through something frantic and be able to pick up the phone and call someone like that, it's like, oh my God, okay. Wow. So I 100% believe that was happening to her, because that position is not for the weak.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you're being a first lady, and you also have to serve the church and step up and take a position of, looking out for all of these people, because a lot of people are, yes, they're looking to God, but they're also very much looking to you for advice and, counsel and all types of stuff. They come to you about their marriage. They come to you about all different types of issues, financial and otherwise. So it's a very heavy position to have to deal with. So I could understand why, especially if that wasn't for her, like if she didn't feel like it was her kind of calling to be like a first lady of the church type thing, why she couldn't understand and see and be in that seat, because, what's the saying? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Not to say that, it's like a king, but whatever you want to call it, it is kind of a position of power. You have to help a lot of people. So it's a very difficult position to be in, because you just want that to be your husband. But not only is he your husband, he's people's therapist. He's people's advisor. He's people's prayer partner. Right. He has a lot of different hats, a lot of different roles. So that's very difficult.
I never thought about it like that, but I could see that. And I could agree with it. She has a son. He seems to be around 5 years old. 5 or 6 or somewhere around there. 5, yeah. And she says that her biggest issue when looking for a relationship now is that men just want to have sex. And she wants more than that. So she is going to be going hard. Fighting for love. So she said hard in the paint. I thought that was funny. So now we're gonna move on to Stacey. Stacey is 39. She's a business owner. She
owns a business in insurance and financial services. So she's like a financial advisor.
Right. So she was married for 10 years to a professional basketball player. She has 3 children. The oldest is 19. One thing that really struck me was that her son did not want to go to college, or he said he did not want to go to college because of the recent divorce. And he decided to stay home and work for her instead of going to college. She took that as like almost like a good thing, like he wants to be there for her. But to me, as a mom, I feel like you should have pushed your son to kind of live his own life and to be successful in his own right, because
and not take that responsibility.
That responsibility for you, because as a parent, as a mother, our job is to push our children for success, not to lean on them for support. Like, I don't think that's right. So already to me, I feel like she's weak emotionally, and a little bit selfish, because I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm not gonna allow my son to do that for me. It's just not going to happen.
Because after she said that, she was like, yeah, that's when I realized I got a good team.
No, I would never allow it.
It's not your team, sis.
No.
It's your kids.
That's your child. Girl, no. Oh, my God. And then she says she's looking forward to having someone to be like, I got you. And she's looking forward to the time where she could come home, take off her cape, and just fall into their arms. And she ends off her scene with saying, your damsel in distress is waiting. I'm sorry.
She's over it.
I'm sorry. I don't like her.
She also said that in her past relationship, she gave way too many concessions, which we've seen happen a lot when you date pro athletes. They just expect you because a lot of men, when they have money, they just expect that now because I have money, I can do what I want. I will have you at will. You know, I can have
like I own you.
Yeah, I can have women on the side. You have to accept it because I make the monies.
Right.
I don't know why. I guess they equate money with power, and the power is I can reign over all, but that's just not how it should work. So, you know, like you said, I'm pretty sure being in such a long relationship, marriage even, being in such a long marriage, and who knows, or whatever concession she was talking about, it probably damaged her. It was pretty traumatic for her. So the emotionally weak thing might be on point.
Yeah, I want to take it back. I don't want to say I don't like her. I want to say that I don't think she's ready to love. So, yeah, that part. Okay, so then we go to Andrea. She's 38, flight attendant. She says she doesn't get hit on often. She says that she's been single since 2004. So we're looking at 16, 17 years now. That's a long time. So she's 38.
It's possible.
That's a long time.
I fully believe it's possible because it's rough out here in these streets.
It is, yeah.
And also, once you get to a place of being comfortable, it's very hard to pull yourself out of that comfortable space. Like when you really get comfortable by yourself and you're like, oh, I'm doing pretty good by myself. Like I got good friends, I got a good support system. I'm not really necessarily lonely. It's really hard to it's kind of like pulling yourself out of a nice warm heated blanket and walking out into the cold. That's kind of what it feels like. The next room the heat might be on. It might be on, but I'm already under this warm blanket though.
Right. She says that she wants children. So I mean that's a good thing for the guys who are, looking to have more kids. So we'll see if she can find her match.
So next we have Liz. She's 40. She's CEO of her own production company. She says that she spent many years on her career building her brand up and finding herself as a person. So that's kind of why she's still single, because she was solely focused on just that.
Also, she's been single for 17 years too.
I'm trying. It's easier than you think.
This is not a rare thing out here now.
You know?
Yeah.
So she actually said that her last relationship was right after high school, just right on out of high school. She had a relationship. He cheated, and she was like, man, forget this. Forget this. I'm finna go get popping. I'm finna go get my business together.
She is popping, by the way. She's fit. She working out. She looks good.
I like the ladies are very together on this show. They have their own business going. So shout out to them.
Yeah. She mentions that she wants a man that's spiritually sound. So I think that's great. I think she'll be a good fit. I think a lot of guys will like her. So we'll see how she does, but I think she'll do well. So
next we have Ida. Ida is a development manager. She says that her mom was a teen mom, and her mom always told her to make sure you have your own. You don't need a man for anything. Now, people may feel a certain type of way about this, but technically you don't want. You can want.
Yeah.
A man could want me. He might not need me. He could live without me. Right. Your life does not end without one. So it's not a need like water, but she wants a man. So she said, because her mom told her that, she worked on that. She, developed her career, built herself up. She says that she's been proposed to before. Her last relationship was 2 years ago, and it lasted for 3 years. She says that she is very vocal, not willing to change it, but she could curse less.
I don't know how well she's gonna do with this group of men.
They're not gonna like that. She also says that she doesn't want to say that this is her last attempt at finding love. But if this doesn't work out, she's perfectly fine with giving you rich auntie and, living her best life. But she would like to be in a relationship and be married and have kids.
Yeah.
So I feel like Ida is me.
Yeah, I can see some similarities there. Right, so the next person that we are going to review is Tressa. Tressa is 42. She's a comedian. And she actually had a man say to her, "It's going to be hard to be attracted to you and laugh at you at the same time."
Y'all men are so weird sometimes. I swear.
Yo.
So I'm not going to say all of y'all, but some of y'all are so weird. So I don't know why some men have this thing where they have to put you in a box.
Yeah.
You can't be cute and sexy. You can't be a mom and sexy. You can't be a wife and sexy. You can't be funny and attractive. You can't, it's like I can't be smart and funny and cute. Beautiful. You gotta be, this is the smart one. This is the beautiful one. This is the freaky one. This is the, why can't she just encompass all of it? It's possible to be many things at once. I don't know where that comes from, that thought process that
just can't.
That triggered me a little bit because
like,
y'all don't know how many times I grew up being kind of a tomboy, so I always had a lot of male friends, and you don't know how many times I would get introduced to men or hang around, and they'd be like, "Yo, she's actually funny." Excuse me? No, I'm just saying, because a lot of women aren't funny, but you're actually...
That's not a compliment.
Women can't be funny? What are you talking about? There's literal women stand-up comics out here in these streets. On sitcoms, all types of stuff. Where do y'all come up with these theories that y'all be having? I don't know. It don't make no sense. I don't know. So trust, I feel your pain, sis.
She was married at 19. She was actually married for 13 years. But she said when she was married, she felt like she was the man of the house.
She said she was the, financial provider, and she did not like taking on the weight of it all.
All the financial stability, all the financial stress. She said she really wants to provide a better life for her and her child. And she is sick of the hobosexuals.
They want to get with you to live with you.
There's a lot of guys out there. But you know what? For every man that's afraid of a woman wanting them for their money, there's a lot of men. There's a whole section and genre of men that literally only want to be with women just so that they don't have to work and take care of anything. So it goes both ways. And from what I see, all the women out here are killing it and holding their own. So I feel like the men have a pretty good roster.
They do.
So the next person is Amber. She is 31. She is a criminal attorney. She says that people have a misconception about attorneys. They think that because she's an attorney, she's going to want to argue with them all day. And she says, contrary to popular belief, she argues enough at work. She don't want to be arguing at home. So Amber says, really, she's too busy to date. And when she does get out there and date, she doesn't really like to waste her time. She says that she used to have a wall up, but now she's more open and she's ready for love. She also says something along the lines of, I might have a hard exterior, but I'm really not hard on the inside. Amber,
I don't know what she's talking about.
You are probably the cutest little, softest little munchkin. I got
a hard exterior.
She looks so cute. Talk about, I got a hard exterior. Where, Amber?
I don't know.
Where? Like, stop. But I think she's adorable. She is young. She's successful. High energy. I like her. I like Amber. I think the guys will like her too. So the next person we have is Kyra. She's 34. She's also an attorney. The women giving it, serving us. So with Kyra, she has actually been practicing for 7 years. She describes herself as ratchet and classy. She says she's Michelle and she's Cardi.
I feel that.
Yeah, she said her college sweetheart was the last person that she dated. She said that they dated for 9 years and he cheated. So unfortunately, it didn't work out. And she also says what she likes, and she says she likes chocolate. So yeah, so that's Kyra. She seems pretty good. I like her too. Good energy. But that's it. That's everybody. Thank you guys for sticking to the end of this video. So yeah, we're gonna be doing reviews on Ready to Love going forward. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at sugarandspice88.
And let us know in the comments who's your favorite so far.
Yeah, and if you have any predictions about anybody or anything to add about anybody that we, spoke about or gave insight about. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gon' spread
Good energy.
Today we gon' share
Good energy.
I go to work.
Today gon' be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative,